What's going on, guys? Jamal here again. Just wanted to say what's up. Merry Christmas. Hope you guys are having a good day. Hope you guys are spending some time with your family. This video is way more important than that, so good thing you're here. Just wanted to thank you for coming, watching this video. Thanks for subscribing. If you didn't subscribe, turn this video off, restart it, subscribe, and then watch the video. Okay, now that we got those people out of the way. So training for the half marathon starts tomorrow. My 8-week training schedule. Guess I'm ready. It's ready to go. One thing that I didn't think about was today's Christmas, and apparently stores or like, let's not go to our jobs on Christmas. I understand you want to be with your family, but some people start training on Christmas or the day after, and I should be getting some groceries and getting some healthy foods, but you know, things happen. So I guess I gotta go grocery shopping tomorrow, but whatever. Yeah, 8-week training schedule starts tomorrow, so I just thought this would be a good time to talk about my first marathon experience, my first 26.2 miles. Like, this next one is a half, so just wanted to let those people know who didn't know how to divide by 2. The one that I'm running next, it's 13.1 miles. Just want to let you guys know. But yeah, 26.2. So that was this past summer in San Antonio, Texas. I want to say it was in June or July. I want to say July. So I remember it was the week before the 4th of July. So yeah, the reason why I wanted to run the marathon was just because at this time I was like, I want to be a personal trainer. Let me do something that makes me stand out. So one of the hardest things that a lot of people don't do is run a marathon. So I was like, I'm Jamal. I got 2 legs, you know, I can run. I ran cross country in high school, you know, this ain't gonna be nothing. So let's get it. So it was around December. The Austin Marathon was coming up, and a friend of mine was telling me that she was gonna run that one. So I was like, she can run a marathon. Easy money. Little did I know that a marathon is a lot of running. So yeah, she was like, I'm gonna do it. So I was like, you know, it's a little late for me to try to run the one that you're running, so let me just like sign up for one. So I went to I just googled marathons in Texas, and just a whole bunch of them came up. I looked up like how long would a training schedule like usually be. It's about 15 to 16 weeks depending on like what your running experience is before. So I was like, 15 16 weeks, I can do a 15-week schedule. Let me see when's the next one I can run. I want to say the one that I ran was like July 2nd or something, and I want to say I started right after spring break. So yeah, my training schedule was like easy, like 3, 4, 5 during the week, and then a long run every Saturday. So I would do 3 miles on Monday, 4 miles on Tuesday, take a rest break on Wednesday, either do some like recovery exercises or just go to the gym and work out. And then Thursday I'd do a 5-mile run. Friday would be same thing as my other rest day, just go to the gym or do some recovery exercises. And then Saturday would be long runs. So I started off my training schedule as my first long run was 8 miles. So it would be 8, then the next week 9, next week 10, next week 11. And all that was going pretty good. Just eating right, trying to stay on schedule. You know, sometimes life just happened and would fall off schedule. Just try to like get back on. Like, I'd miss one day and just have to like run one of the days that I was gonna rest on. And I mean, things are going okay. And then around week 8, when I had my 16-mile run coming up, like at that point, the longest I had ran was 15 miles. So the week of my 16-mile run, me and some friends went skating, rollerblading actually. And I guess no one told me that when you rollerblade, your skate is supposed to be one size bigger than your shoe size. And my skate was a little bit too small, and just didn't pay attention, and got like this giant blister on my foot. You guys are gonna see that in a bit. Close your eyes in 3, 2, 1 if you don't want to see. Boom. Okay, back to me. Yeah, it was pretty bad. So because I had this big blister on my foot, I had to take like a month off. I had to take a month off of training. So I didn't tell you guys this, but like around that time, like when I said I was gonna do the marathon, I'm like just someone who, like, if I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna do it, just like this YouTube channel. So like before I even started training, I like paid for it and everything, and there were like no refunds. So I had to run it. My longest run at this time was 15 miles. So took that month off, started back training again, and yeah, my next long run was 20 miles. So going from 15 miles to 20 miles, that wasn't the easiest thing to do. So I just kind of sucked it up and tried to run those 20 miles. It was an okay run. It wasn't, of course, it wasn't as good as what I was doing before, but it was what you would expect out of someone whose longest run was 15 miles and then going into 20 miles. And then so after that, 20 miles, 21 miles, and 22 miles, and then after that the miles start to taper down. So I think my longest run after that was like 8 miles, and then the next week was the marathon. So I had 26.2 miles. I'm ready. Me and my friend Marlon went to San Antonio. I had a friend named Marlon who actually ran the race with me. So get to San Antonio. We stay at his friend's house. I'm just like, man, I can't believe like it's finally here. I'm like not even thinking about like how I messed up my foot. I'm just like, man, it's finally here. Like, if you've ever looked towards something for like 15 weeks, like, and it's finally there, you're just like, man, I can't believe it. And I was just kind of mind blown. I was just ready, and made it to the race. Got there maybe like 5 minutes early. Everybody's at the track and everything. I'm like fiddling, like put on my my race tag and everything, and just trying to like sign up and everything. And then we go. It's dark. It's like pitch black on this this trail. And there was another guy who was on his 100th marathon. Like, this guy he was an older guy. He said he was on his 100th marathon. So I kind of like jogged with him a little bit. He was like telling me a couple things, giving me some tips. And then yeah, we kind of stayed up for like the first couple miles, and then I think I like went to the restroom during it, so he left me, caught back up with him. And then so I'm just listening to podcasts or whatever, just trying to get whatever off my mind until like I can get through this run. So around mile 13, my sister and my mom actually showed up to the marathon too, which was pretty cool. So my sister jumps in the race at mile 13. So I'm just like, what? Like, what are you doing? Like, you didn't pay for this. You know, like I paid like $80 for this race. So I'm like, why? Or I feel you want to run, but like I had to pay. If I'm gonna pay, you're gonna pay too. So she jumps in around mile 13. She ran like a 5K with me. They gave her a medal. I was so upset, but you know, like, all in all, whatever. Like, I was glad that she was there and everything, but I was kind of upset she got a medal for she didn't pay. But you know, whatever. Yeah. So she jumps out around mile, I want to say a 5K is like 3 miles. So around mile 16, she jumps out. I start drinking a little bit of Gatorade because, you know, your sugar starts to run out because you're running so much. and around mile 17, like I get this like weird pain like in my upper thigh, and I'm just like, man, I've never felt this before. And it was just because apparently my glycogen storage was it just like ran out. Like I ran out of sugar, so I had to drink some more Gatorade. Push through that pain, push another about, I want to say 5 miles. So I was around mile 23, and then around 23 I was like, man, I got this, I can run forever now. And then so 23, 24, 25, 26 were pretty easy. Made it through the race, was super happy, and that was it. That was my first marathon story. I hope you guys liked it. Also, what do you guys think of the new channel name? You guys can throw it in the comments. Last time I asked the question, nobody responded. I think I got one person to help me out with the name, but I ended up coming up with it. Yeah, throw it down in the comments. What do y'all think about the name Persistence Fitness? The whole meaning behind it is just because, you know, some people want those instant results when they work out, and like fitness is a lifelong journey. It's a battle. It's a marathon. How cliche that is. It's a marathon. It's something that's going to take a while, and something you have to be persistent at, like I said. So I just thought that would be a cool name to have behind the channel. What do you guys think? Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Let me know what else you guys want to see. First video for the training series is coming out tomorrow. Let me know what you guys think. What do you guys want to hear about? Take care. Hope you guys are having a good day. Merry Christmas again. Subscribe.